Hello, this is an improvised adventure of Enty, a young goblin inventor. In the middle of a magnificent fantasy kingdom, there is a jungle on the outskirts of a huge fantasy city. In the middle of the jungle, there's a swamp, and on the edge of the swamp, there's a bunch of little huts. These huts belong to a tribe of adorable goblins. They run around, they wrestle each other, they fish, they hunt, they live happy goblin lives. In one of the huts, pretty small but tidy one, made out of wood, lives Enty. Most of the hut is taken up by his workshop. Currently in his workshop he is working on a car. Not like a modern day car, but more like Flintstones car. We have a wooden frame, a few wheels attached to it. He is inventing stuff, he is experimenting. He wants to find out what he can make. He takes a huge wheel and attaches it to the car and starts hammering it with his hammer to make it sturdy. Poof, 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 bam! A hammer breaks, the top of the hammer just flies off. Oh no, what am I gonna do without my hammer? He looks around, he tries to repair it, but it's broken, it's just cracked, so it's impossible to repair. He's like, how do I get a new hammer? I know, I'm going to use my gumption and entrepreneurial spirit. I'm going to go to the big city and offer people my goods and services. Perhaps somebody needs help from an inventive goblin? And he rushes off to his living room, grabs his backpack, starts packing it with a lot of gear that he may need on an adventure. And just like that, he's ready to head out of his village and go see what the bigger world has to offer to goblins. As Enty exits the jungle, in front of him stretch many fields with farms on them. Some farms are smaller and more humble, others are larger and more opulent, and he walks down the road towards the big city. As he walks down, humming a happy melody, he sees in front of him in the opposite direction ride a squad of guards, white horses, looking splendid and glorious, ready to defend their kingdom. Their leader rides in front of them. On his shoulder is a huge hawk. On his hip is a saber made out of gold. So as they ride, they cross paths with the goblin. The guards look down at him. Hey, goblin, what are you doing here? Oh, hey guys. Oh, I'm just going on an adventure. I just want to see what sort of wonderful sights your city has to offer, and perhaps even make a few coins by offering my goods and services to glorious people of... What's your city called? Our glorious city is called Engelsen. Goblin, show some respect. Sure, I like you guys. I mean no disrespect, I'm just new here. New here? Do you have documents and permits that allow you to be present in the area of the city? Oh gee guys, I'm not sure. Let me take a look at my backpack. He starts rummaging through his backpack. He doesn't have documents, obviously. So he's like, looking, okay, not this, not this. Aha! He digs up a whip, which is like basically like Indiana Jones style whip, which he packs for his adventures. In his head there's like light bulb. So he's like, all right, I think I found something. He pulls out the whip and goes, kaka, kaka! So the hawk that sits on the shoulder of one of the guards flies off, kaka! Responds to him and starts flying off in the direction of the city. And he's like, hooks onto the tail of the hawk, whee! And flies off along with him. Goodbye, guys! And he's a goblin, he's light enough that hawk can carry him. So they fly off, leaving the guards in the dust behind them. Hey, return to me, you stupid bird! Bye! And so they fly off, escaping the guards. So Enty and the hawk fly through the skies, see below them fantasy vistas and villages and cities, and they fly until the hawk gets tired. Clearly, carrying a goblin is a bit tough for him. He's just a bird after all. So he gets tired, lands on the roof of one of the farms surrounding the city. The farm looks rich and opulent. As they land, Enty tumbles down through the roof, lands right in front of the porch. Ouch! Looks up and sees on the porch a rotund man, big mustache, purple fancy bathrobes. He sits there, smoking cigar and reading his newspaper. Huh, that's unusual. Goblins falling from the sky. I didn't see that in the weather forecast. Hey, hello sir, hello mister. I didn't mean to intrude. Just my hog got tired. Well, little goblin, what brings you here? You know, I heard tales about wonderful farms and I wanted to see it in person. I'm looking at you and I see a magnificent man with magnificent mustache, with a magnificent farm. Looking at your lawn though, I'm not sure. You don't like my lawn? Well, your lawn is fine, I just don't think it's good enough for a man of your stature. Look at your house, look at your mustache, look at your bathrobes. Don't you think you deserve your lawn to be just as magnificent? I am quite magnificent. People do say that about me. I think I do deserve a better lawn. Exactly, and for merely 2 silver pieces, I am going to make it as magnificent as you deserve. 2 silver pieces? That's not even money to me. I throw that kind of coins at birds to make them fly away. Well, excellent. Just for a couple of them, I will do a great job for you. Sure, go ahead. Look at the lawn. Make it nicer. As you do so, you will probably find a few silver pieces there, left over from the last time I threw them. Whatever you find is yours. So Enty goes and unpacks his little backpack and takes scissors and trims all the hedges and all the grass and makes it super nice. And about an hour later returns to the porch. So mister, take a look at this. Wow, that is quite spectacular. I haven't seen my lawn look this good, well, ever. Excellent, and I got my silver pieces, so I'm happy. You know what, kid? You've got gumption, just like I when I was younger. You can come over every week from now on. Keep my lawn well maintained and you've got yourself a job. Yes! Enty is happy. He has succeeded at his mission, got himself some money. He goes to the nearest store and buys himself a great new hammer. And with that and a new job and new belief in his ingenuity, he walks back home and resumes working on his car. And that is his first adventure.